Hey yo, this is another video. So let's go. As you can hear, cars are passing. I'm outside, of course. You're in my mind, but I'm gonna take you out so you can start seeing things. I want you to get your eyes ready because it's gonna get real bright outside. So, okay, here we go. Get your eyes ready. Here you go. All right. This is Winterville Mounds out in Alabama. As you can, I'm gonna go through this one, read it. Winterville Mounds was an important political and religious center during the Mississippi River period. It was a political and religious center during the Mississippi period, AD 1200 to 1450. Look at that. I say, when you're doing the right things, they coming right to your energy. All right. First occupied during the Coles Creek period, beginning around AD 1000. The site originally had as many as 23 mounds, the largest of which is 55 feet tall. These mounds were flanked by open plazas to the northeast and southwest, and a ring of boundary mounds surrounded both plaza areas. The mounds were built between AD 1200 and 1450, and many of them had structures on their summits. Okay, so as you can see, we in Mississippi. So everybody, if you know David Banner is from Mississippi. Cadillac on 22s. I ain't did nothing in my life but stay true. Pimp my voice and Mac these beats. Pray to myself to these Mississippi streets. I don't pray to nothing but I talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? So you giving your energy outside yourself, you giving your power away. So so that you are your own. So I'm the Dark Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own self. I don't pray to nothing to give me energy. Pray to nothing. All my ancestors are energies, and they all inside me. My DNA. So let's go. I'm just gonna walk around and show you some things around here, man. So I already been around here. Did my what I do spiritually. I did that already. So I want to show you what I got to see. I really wasn't looking at it too much while I was doing what I was doing spiritually. But when I was walking around, you got to watch your step and everything. But you don't want to step on ant mounds or whatever, and ants get all your feet or whatever, or fall into trip over a hole or something. So, but I was watching all these mounds and all like quickly while I was doing what I was doing spiritually. So here you see a mound. You're gonna have a couple of huge mounds, like they said, a 55-foot mound. And I'm like, it's really hard to get up there. Like you can't really walk up there like right now. But I know they had a way to get up there if they had a structure to get up there. So the French colonists or whatever must have come around and did something to knock down the structures off top of them. 'Cause they were doing spiritual and religious things, there. Okay. I'm just gonna say spiritual things. So you got this mound here, okay? It's nice. I've seen a couple of mounds like these around the U.S. where it looks like a candy bar, a Snickers bar, or whatever, a candy bar that has like the bar, like the candy bar, is up and it stretches, and that's how they look from the side. When you see them. So some of them you see are very, very extremely tall. You gotta walk up a long way to get up, and some of them are lower. So it depends on the development of the people at the time when you see certain small ones, certain large ones. So like what you see with this one, humongous. I mean, you seeing it from a distance. I'm like, cause I got it on the furthest I can get it to. Well, let me see. Okay, yeah, I don't have to walk it down because the mode I'm in, I can't really zoom, but it's all good. So I'll walk it down. I ain't tripping. I've been walking around here for like 2 hours already anyway. So, but yeah. So I'm just gonna show you some of it. See the trees and the outlook. See the outlook away from it. So this is what they was seeing too. So you got people farming out here right now in this time of 2021. So imagine all what they was doing at that time. Like you can like from a like a really, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on top of the mountain. I just was walking past. I'm gonna show you what it looks like from a distance. Ah, there we have it. So as you see, it looks amazing. If you ever get to go to the one in Georgia, right now the name of it it leaves me right now, but so one in Georgia, you get on top of one of the like the A mound. There's like 3 mountains there. You know, that A mound, you can see like from mountains from distances. I was like, man, that's amazing. It's like the same way you can see like right in this area right here, like some mounds back there or some hills, like large hills back there. But like it's just like a lot of land. They can just crops and all that, and food and feeding themselves and all that. You know what I'm saying? They'll hit you with a disaster. You turn the government into God. You gotta wait till they put the electricity on. You gotta wait till they open up the stove. You got a curfew because it's too dark because electricity ain't on. All this happens. I'm like, damn, man, we so stuck on they fucking system. But it's all a part of it's all a part of something happening, you know. So you can't live in it kind of and advance yourself and still find a lot of things wrong with it because you can still advance yourself. It was at a time that when our people we bumped our heads or whatever, and we forgot everything. We still kind of remembering now, but it's at a time that we really didn't have anything. They had to give and tell us everything. You know what I'm saying? Religion, how we should be eating, what we should be eating, how we should be living, where we should be living, what words to say, and how we should be dancing. You know what I'm saying? What music we should be listening to, who we should be praying to, who is your God, what is God, all that. You know what I'm saying? That all is a culmination of everything. Like, and that just like destroys you. So like, it damn near was destroying the physical body down there. And I say like, we created these people a long time ago because we knew what was happening. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is a part of it. So while I'm speaking, this is all a part of it. You know, I wouldn't, if I'm standing right, this very step I'm standing in, I'm grateful for, you know what I'm saying? Because like if it wasn't for like certain things we had to go through and relearn again, I wouldn't be right here or heading to a certain area or whatever I'm going or whatever. So I'll just say that, you know what I'm saying? I just want to show you some more of it though. You know, of the grounds of the Winterville Mounds in Mississippi. Man, it's already eight minutes in. I got to keep moving. I don't want to waste a lot of y'all time. So what I'm gonna do is, like Prodigy say, we used to hit record and pause. You know, like back in the days, how people used to sample on the radio with your tape. So I'm going to hit and pause, and you see me in a few seconds or a half a second. Okay. This tree is like right smack in the middle of everything. I'm gonna show you. So I'm like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I walked around this a few times. You know, it's like in like if you know what in the occult realm, the dot and the circle. You know, like or astrology, or you know, King Arthur and the Round Table is the same thing. So I just walked around it. You know, while I was doing my spiritual stuff, I'm like, it was very, you know, this is like the whole time I was out here, you know, is very, you know, very powerful, you know. And I'm like, found ways just to extract the power that we left behind and bringing it with me, you know. So that's what I do. Every time I come to these places, they always say, do your thing. When you do it like you really mean it. So I wanted to, when I seen this, I was like, man, I know they planted this here on purpose. It's right in the middle. Like they must have been doing like some amazing stuff around here. That's what we were doing at a different time. Highly melanated, so-called black people. You know what I'm saying? So-called African American people. So you seeing? I'm showing you while I'm walking somewhere. I'm showing you mounds. You know, of course, right now while I'm walking to a certain spot. But I'm gonna get you to this. I didn't even read this sign. I didn't read no signs when I got here. So when I get here, I really don't really be reading those signs until I really start recording with y'all. So I'm gonna find out if there's a meaning behind that tree and see what it is about. Okay, well it's not about the tree. This is about mounds B and C right there. Okay, you can really read it, or you can kind of pause it. I would like to do is like hold it and pause it so you can get what it is about it. So you pause it and you read it, and when you read it, just go to the next spot. Whenever time I move, you just start reading it, just so you get you some understanding about everything. Okay, as I said before, I'm gonna show you, pause it, and you go. I'm gonna go to the next one. You read it and go to the next one. Okay, I'm gonna give you time so you can do it too. Oh, there's a rumbling in my tummy. Now, this is very important. I'm gonna not read it, but I've read it already. Indian culture, like they seem to be a lot like the Natchez Indians. Natchez has like 2 mounds in that area of Mississippi. In the early 1700s, French explorers and settlers noted some interesting facts about the Natchez culture. Upper and lower ranks were present. In addition, the mother's side of the family tree determined social rank. So that just goes to show you, in the Eastern Hemisphere, they it was a matriarchal system, or where we mainly will be from. Like anywhere where you see melanated people, the mother was looked at as the top, or you would take their name, the mother's side of the family. See, like now we take the father's side of the family when people get married. That's backwards. That damn near gives a man more like power when a woman sees more and feels more out of everything, you know. So, and also here's another mound. Like I know these is one of the smaller ones, but they're still very important. They do have their meanings too also. So like when you have that, they would like that in Africa, different areas, India, Asia. They would look at the mother as, because like we was everywhere. We're everywhere. People look like us everywhere. They're wiping a lot of people out, even in America though, but a lot of people in the world, like in Tasmania, you know, that's why they say Tasmanian devil or whatever. And they kill all them, all of the pygmies out there, and also out there in Ireland. You know, say St. Patrick ran all the snakes out of Ireland. He's talking about the snake people. We're the snake people, the people with the Kundalini access to the pineal gland. So it's they telling you something. We celebrate something. We like celebrating slavers, killing off the people that they have slaves. Like people be celebrating and not knowing we're the original people that was already there first. But people be celebrating shit for no reason, without understanding certain things. So right now, I don't know if you can really understand or recognize it. I'm gonna get a little lower so you can kind of see it a little better. But this is a mound too. It's a little smaller, but I didn't want to just walk on it and not y'all see it, so or understand what it was. All the small ones are very important too. So you can see that slope coming down right here. So I'm gonna get up and show you a larger one right here. It's further ahead, but if you look, that one, they're all in a straight line. This one I'm showing you now, that's in a straight line right there. The one I'm walking on right here, and the one ahead of me. So like it's like we're very astute. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell you stupid, but no, we're astute. That means you're very knowledgeable and you're using your mind, and our melanin works different from everybody. Everything on this planet has melanin in it. So let's get that out the way. But we have a large amount of it, and we use our melanin and our magic and our power for a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like we get a mind structure going. How we should be. We can really turn a lot of things around. Not like we just gonna run the physical. Like we've done that for a long time. So now it's time to go back to the abyss, the chaos realm. You know what I'm saying? We're walking chaos. Melanin is walking chaos. Our magic, that's what we are. So that realm is coming back around, like have it say, like when it was back in, what was it, 2004, 2005, he said the real rap or real shit is coming back around, and we've been on it. Like me, I've been on it. Bobby Hemmett, he's been on it. The chaos, like that's why I learned, like was getting it from, like I was like, okay, if he's getting it, let me start reaching myself out and start looking at different books that I like. A lot of our people aren't really grasping or reaching for. So that means I can get my hands on something, and we can have an assembly of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like we got an assembly of something. How can you stop something if we put everything out there? All these books we wrote, but now they just had to be the custodians to hold it for us. So they were custodians to hold it for us and keep that. They can make money off these books. Oh, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's just making money off our stuff. But like I say, I spiritually get funds. Spiritual funds and physical funds are two different things, but it spills over into the physical realm too. At times it does. You know what I'm saying? They say when you do the work, you'll get certain things for a good price and certain things for free. You get money, you get certain things happening, deals, whatever. So it's not all about cash, because that's their system. But we can dibble in that. They can jump in and out, just telling by your heart and see what you gonna do, what you gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk too much, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you this mound right here. Oh, 17 minutes, man. I'm like, time be on here be flying, yo. Time don't exist. I'm trying. Well, I don't really want to go to 17. My Ashe. Two numbers are the same. Ashe. All right, as you can see, this is another mound right here. And also, mounds are just like pyramids. That's all they are. They're just showing you. See how it is? It's another mound I'm gonna show you soon. A pyramid, like the two eyes. One eye, two eye. Your physical eyes on your face. You got the first eye, because you was your mind before you was the physical body. You was already there. I'm trapped in my mind and I'm going crazy. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. You look, yeah, so you trapped in your mind. Everything around you in your mind gonna start formulating or manifesting in your physical. All right, I'm gonna get closer so you can see it a little better. It's very steep. Okay, here goes that mound right here. I got real close up for you. So you can really get see how steep it really is, though. Trying to get as close up as I can on it. So like they said, they were having like houses and certain spiritual sessions on top of these places. So like, see how steep it is? It was a way they was really getting up here. I feel like it might have been like a rope or whatever they was doing to get up here, to pulling themselves up there, because the way it's hot, when you start from the bottom, it's very like steep to get up. So it's gotta be like they built steps or something to get up there. But yeah, this is like, I'm gonna show you the backside. It's like somehow it's like got like dirt on the back end of it. But it's like, the funny part is like trees growing inside where the dirt is at. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of this is like weeds, but the rest of you, I can see trees up there on this side where you can see like some dirt coming from the actual mound itself. All right, there you go. Yeah, you see how steep it is, like to get up there. That's wild. Corey wanted to let you see like some of the scenery outside of the actual mounds itself. You know what I'm saying? Like this morning when I got here, there was a lot of dew, like, you know, like dew, like on water dew, like when it's like nighttime, it's water on the grass. Man, there was some mosquitoes out here. Like I was getting towed up. I'm like, I didn't quit. I didn't run off. I stayed there. You know what I'm saying? You know, deity'd it out. You know what I'm saying? Like deity shit. But yeah, here goes another mound right here in the back. Right here, like the far back end. But yeah, as you can see, it's really covered with like a lot of weeds. So it's not as steep, but it's very large too, like the one I just showed you. But like as you can see, it's like a little bit of dirt, like gravel road. So they do, like, I guess the people that work it, they did, did this or whatever. But yeah, but you see this mound right here. But it's like a lot of crops back here and like a lot of like a business. They got like some kind of, not a business, but like some kind of shit where they growing some shit back here behind this place, behind the mounds and everything. This is all, everything in the world is ours. Highly melanated people, so-called black people, all of it is ours. You know what I'm saying? All of it is ours. Our whole world is ours. But remember, it's just the physical. We can't get so caught up on the physical all the time. Because the physical gets old. You're like, man, she bad or she beautiful. Or like a women love men or whatever. They love how they look at a certain time in their life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or we, as men, we love women how they look. You know what I'm saying? We see them and shit. But remember, that body gonna get old. You gotta look at that person for their mind. That's why they were showing you the mounds. They leaving pyramids behind to show you it's about the mind. Your body gonna change. The body gonna deteriorate. It's only the physical. You know what I'm saying? It's just the physical, baby. It's just the physical. So don't get caught up in physical things all the time. We might not have like control of like the a physical place, like a real government around us. They're like, man, I remember the time when Mansa Musa and all. Like, I understand, that's great. That's a good thing. Like, that we had that. But like, the thing is, it's supposed to happen like this. I'm like, it sounds fucking terrible, but like to say something like that, it's supposed to happen like this. So I'm like, I'd be like, I used to think that at one point, like what I just said, but like now I'm like, this is happening the way it's supposed to happen. Like the so-called virus shit, you know what I'm saying? People don't know how it happened, but I'm gonna keep that. I already told you in 2 videos and gave you proof out of, you know what I'm saying, out of a book that came out in the 1800s by a brother named Pascal Beverly Randolph. And that came to pass. That was over 100 years ago when he said that. You know what I'm saying? He was a doctor. He was a metaphysician. So, anyway, yeah. So let me keep going. So this is that mound I was just showing you right here, how it comes down. Like, so everything deteriorates. So physically, we're deteriorated as the people. Our mind, some of our people, like, our minds are deteriorated instead of the body just deteriorating, because the mind, they got your mind. Like they said, you're gonna be a people. Our ancestors said this thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. It's gonna be a people that have the face and the body and look like the Egyptians, but gonna have the mind of a totally different people. Who do you think they talking about? Us. Us. We, you know what I'm saying? Us as highly melanated people, so-called black people, niggas. Ain't nothing wrong with the word nigga. That means Naga, Negus, Ingera. That doesn't mean king. That don't mean king. Oh, no. It don't mean king. What that means is deity. Deity is the closest thing. That word deity is actually older than the word God. But if you use the word God, think about it as an acronym. I got this from the teacher named C. Freeman L. Generator, operator, and destroyer. So if we generated this physical existence, we operated this physical existence to its highest capacity, and we're not doing a lot of things with the shit like, oh, we done that already. But now, like, you know what I'm saying? So now we're going to destroy. Time to destroy what the physical is with our minds, with the mind. Now we're going to really see who's boss, who's really king out here, who really deity out this motherfucker. All that is physical. You know what I'm saying? I'm a king and I run this land, but over time you gonna die. You got, our ancestors said we don't get it yet, so you're gonna have to go through more shit to make it more strenuous, so you can really get what we're trying to get you to get, so you can understand. So what I'm gonna do is speed up time a little bit for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna actually get a little closer, and I'm gonna do my pause and record thing. So I'm gonna see you soon. All right, here goes some more, like a little bit more scenery. So I'm about to really kind of close it out, but I wanted to show y'all that, show y'all a lot of what's going on. And I think I showed you all the mounds already. But what I'm gonna do is Here goes some cicadas. Every time, I don't know why, every time I get closer to certain areas, they just get real like, da, 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 da. They're like, oh, he back. My first time here, you know what I'm saying? My first time ever here, but I'm back. If you understand and listen to what I'm saying, you'll get it. That means we've already been here before. We just remembering again what we supposed to be doing in the first fucking place, and not being so enthralled in the physical to the point where things get put in our face and ooh, I like this. It's like giving, like, you know, like the gods threw a toy inside the bin with, I think, was it Hercules or something, and one of Zeus's kids, and had him preoccupied, like, you know, had him occupied to a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's why he was able to figure some shit, and he ended up going against his own father. So it's like the same thing. We figure out what the chaos shit is about. We can go against supposed God, because God don't love you. He want to keep you down. God don't love you. You know what I'm saying? God don't love me. I found that shit out the hard way. I found it out the hard way, for real. And I find it out every day. I get reassured that every day. But as you can see, they had waterways. I always keep finding that our people, just because you're primitive don't make you stupid. Primitive means prime first. They're not savage. They were never savages. They were intelligent. You think a savage can build a construction site like this? You think savages can build pyramids all around the world? No, I doubt it. Because these savages can't build these pyramids today. You know what I'm saying? You got these different corporations, different companies with frogs all over. So if you got frogs, you know they probably got snakes and shit out here. But anyway, but yeah, like this waterway, they never had places that wasn't near water. But as you see, the water is like very dark and shit. So, but yeah, so primitive people are first. Like Optimus Prime, he was fought like one of the first classes, and why he's one of the strongest. So if that's the case, if we put energy in our magic into this world, and everybody's been frogs everywhere. So we put everything into this world, and now we're gonna start reaping what we supposed to be getting back. Not like, 40 acres in a mule. No, not that. Not some money. So here's a sneak punch, or here's the elbow actually. Shout out to Daylight, shout out to Daylight, peace. The supposed, we just know him as battle rapping and doing things, but he's very intelligent, very astute. So here's the elbow. So what we're gonna get back is the chaos realm. We're walking chaos, but the realm is in our mind. If we start really learning and getting into the things that are hidden, everything that's hidden is gonna start coming out, information-wise. So listen to what I'm telling you. Things gonna start getting. It's already been different, very different. So if it's very different, they're gonna really start getting different very, very, like in a few more months too. A lot more people gonna start going bye-bye, you know what I'm saying? Bye-bye. But you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here. So like, yeah, this has been a great, how I want to say this. The spiritual work I did here was incredible. You know what I'm saying? I only got like a few hours of sleep. I knew before I got here, and I was like, fuck it, let me get it in and do what I need to do. I got a lot to do coming up soon. So, but yeah, no more peace, chaos. I say, kill the day and kill God.